Hello, and welcome back to another Stormrite YouTube video. I'm doing a Q&A video today. I've got my mate Nayan here asking me some questions. His channel will be linked in the description of the video. First of all though, if you're new to the channel, or you're not new and you somehow don't know, the first Stormrite public build was released on August 20th. You can go play it on the link in the description. Here's a short section of the trailer so you can see what it's about. So, Nayan, what's question one?
When do you think the game will be released?
I'm thinking probably 2022, early 2022. I set the release date to Q1 2022, but that could be moved forward or back depending on how development goes.
Okay. Will we be able to move while attacking?
Funny thing is, you actually can. If you're on the Discord, you'll know already about this, but yeah, I've added it. I added it pretty much straight after the public test went out because a lot of people were complaining about it, and realistically, I should have had it in from the start. But yeah, it's in there now. There's a little gameplay video of it in the Discord. You can move while attacking. The combat feels more fluid, it's more forgiving, and it's not just like, because a lot of people, when I saw gameplay videos, were just using the bow and no one was using melee weapons because it was quite hard to use them. But yeah, now they're quite easy to use, so yeah.
How do you plan to implement such an ambitious concept without the resources of a bigger studio?
See, I've seen this question a lot, especially when I post on Reddit or Twitter and stuff. People are like, oh, this is quite a big game to be developing for one person, are you sure you can do it? And yeah, there have been times where I'm like, this is quite a big project, can I do it? But with the time I've got and the motivation I've got for the project, I reckon I can pull it off. But I'll definitely be looking to add an artist. I'm looking for an artist like right now, actively, because a lot of the stuff in the game is placeholder art. So I need some like concrete stuff that will set it apart from other games. So if you're an artist and you're interested on working on the project, then hit me up and we can chat about sorting something out. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look to add some people onto the project. There's already a composer, shout out Andrew Kelechi. He made the music that you'll probably be hearing at the start of every video. But I'm definitely looking to add more people to the project.
Do you have plans to bring on other devs in the future?
Yes, I do. Probably devs, maybe not too many. Probably like one other dev, because I can handle a lot of the programming and stuff myself. But yeah.
Okay. How do you plan to secure funding?
So I've applied for an Epic Mega Grant, and we'll see how that goes. If you don't know what an Epic Mega Grant is, Epic Games, the makers of the Unreal Engine, they have a Mega Grant scheme that basically gives developers of projects that they think have potential some funds to start off working on the project, and it's pretty good. It's like I don't know of any other game engines that do stuff like this. Epic are quite good for their devs and community, but anyway, I'm applying for one of those, and there'll be a Kickstarter at some point, maybe Q1 2021, after the magic and inventory system and a bit of the world building's done. I'll probably be doing a Kickstarter, so you can support the game there. You'll be able to get benefits like physical models, posters, early access to the game, all that stuff. So yeah, make sure to keep out for that. And I've also got a Patreon. If you're interested in joining the private test track, then you can join the Patreon. You'll get a lot of benefits apart from just private testing. But yeah, there will be a link for that in the description.
Well, you already answered this question in that, but you can maybe give some more information. Is there going to be a magic system?
Oh yeah, there will be a magic system. I've already started again. If you're in the Discord, you'll have seen early clips of the magic system. I've got 2 spells in, but I've got a lot of plans for the magic system. So the way the magic will work in this game is none of the human characters in the world of Stormrite have any magical powers, and all the magical powers are given by crystals. I don't have a name for the crystals yet, but you have to have a crystal on you and draw power from that crystal to be able to use spells. and that's basically the idea behind the magic system. Then there's also the Stormrites, which is explained in the lore section of, again, the Discord. So make sure you're in the Discord, and you'll be able to get a lot of information. A lot of these questions I've answered in the Discord already, but yeah, there will be a magic system.
Will there be multiplayer?
I've had this question a lot, and I don't know if there will be. Funny thing is, like, a couple people have thought that they were playing multiplayer with the public test. Like, they thought the AI were multiplayer, were other players. I guess maybe that's a compliment to me. My AI looks like real players, but anyway, no. Multiplayer probably won't be a thing. If anything, there'll be like a practice arena kind of thing where you can just go and fight against another person around the world. But that's really the extent of the multiplayer I'll be adding. People have been asking if there'll be like a co-op story mode, but a co-op story mode takes away from the story itself, and I feel like this game is going to be quite story focused. So having a co-op mode would kind of go against what the game's about. So I'm not sure about that.
Do you plan on releasing this on consoles?
Yes, I do. I'm going to sign up for the ID at Xbox program, if you call it that. It's for indie developers to release their games and start testing on Xbox devices. PlayStation, I'm hoping to release on eventually as well, but it just depends on which, because obviously it will be the next gen of PlayStation and Xbox by the time I release. So it depends on how easy it is for devs to get onto those consoles, is whether there'll be console support or not. But I'm definitely trying to make it console supported as hard as I can.
Will Stormrite ever be under any type of NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and do you plan on having an open or closed alpha/beta?
So the open testing is going to be in the form of public tests that I'll be releasing. I've already released one. Closed testing, if you join the Patreon, then you'll be in the internal testing track. You can get weekly, probably bi-weekly, but sometimes weekly test builds to play with new features all the time. I'll be asking you to help test the game, and you'll get your name at the end of the video credits. So yeah, the only way to get into the internal testing track is to join the Patreon.
What about that NDA?
Oh, the NDA? I don't know. Not really, because I'm quite open with everything that I talk about and the way the game's going, the direction and stuff. I post a lot on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. So I guess unless you're physically part of the team and one of the artists or composers, then there isn't really an NDA. And even then, I haven't got anyone to sign an NDA yet. So we'll see.
How did you start game dev?
I started with a text-based game in Python. It was a text-based football story game. I made it in like, I don't know, 2 weeks. This was like the summer before year 12. If you're in the UK, you know what year 12 is. Yeah, I was bored. I decided to make a game, and it just went from there, really.
Last and final question. Are you going to port this to Mac?
Probably. I mean, I know it's quite hard to port games to Mac, so we'll see how well that goes, but it's on the list of things to do, as well as Linux. I'm going to try and make a Linux build, but for the moment, and the testing track and everything will just be Windows PCs only, not even console. And in the future, we'll see how porting goes to other consoles, but yeah, definitely Mac is in the list of consoles to port to. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. The gameplay hasn't really been that riveting, because my mind's been thinking about the questions. I've just been running around quite a lot. Again, if you are interested in playing the test build, the link's in the description. Make sure to check out Nane's channel, and make sure to check out the Stormrite socials if you haven't. Join the Discord. That's it really. Cheers.